Hi everyone and welcome to The Beauty Enthusiast. My name is Joanna and we'll be starting our series today talking about products that you can buy at the mall. I tend to buy my products online most of the time because you can get them at a cheaper price than retail, but of course I also like to buy products when I go to the mall, SM or Ayala. And a lot of people don't feel comfortable buying stuff online because they're not sure if they can trust the seller or they don't know how to send payments and things like that. So the point of this series will be making sure that you can find these products. As soon as you finish watching this video, you can go out to the mall and buy them if you like. Okay, so for today we'll be doing face and cheek products. So there'll be a lot of foundation, powder, bronzer, and blush. So let's get started. Okay, so one of the most important things that you should have in your Kikay kit is concealer. And this is a really affordable one by Careline. I think it's less than 100 pesos. I tend to use this more as a corrector for under my eyes because it helps cancel out the bluish tones of dark circles. So this is a really good one. I do use a concealer over this, but it's something that I bought online, so we'll be doing that in another episode. Okay, so the first powder that I'm going to show you is the Maybelline Pure Foundation Mineral Natural Perfecting Powder Foundation. So that's a really long name. I am in the shade B02 and this is the second pot that I'm using because I already used up my first one because it's just a really good and affordable product. It's mineral powder, so it's best when you use it, when you apply it using a brush, and it just gives a really nice sheer and flawless finish, and it's really good for if you're still in school and don't want to look too made up or have any cakey effect on your skin. The next powder foundation is the MAC Studio Fix, and you can buy this at Rustan's. I'm in the shade NC25 and I tend to use this more for really as a powder foundation, not as a finishing powder, because it's quite full coverage. So when I'm in a hurry, I just use this on top of BB cream for a really nice and smooth flawless effect without again looking too made up. So this is a really good powder foundation. And the third powder that I'm going to show you is the Fanny Serrano Two-Way Cake. I am in the shade Chino. It says two-way cake because you can use it wet or dry. So if you use it dry, then you can use it as a more full coverage foundation. And if you use it wet, you can use it as a full coverage foundation. And if you use it dry, which is how I prefer to use this, you can use it as a finishing powder. So when I say finishing powder, that's to just set your makeup or just diminish shine throughout the day. Okay, so let's move on to liquid foundations. This one is by L'Oreal. It's the True Match Super Blendable Makeup. So this is a really good line because they have quite a few different colors for different skin tones, and it's pretty buildable coverage, but I would say more from sheer to medium. I am in the shade Neutral True Beige N5, at least when I'm a little bit more tan. I like to use this one. Next up, we have these two Revlon Color Stay foundations. One is the original Color Stay Liquid Foundation and the other one is the Whipped Formula. So I'm actually in different colors for these two, but they look pretty much the same on me. This one says it's for combination oily skin and I am in the color Fresh Beige. And this one doesn't say what type of skin it's for, but it's good for very oily skin because it has a more moussey texture, so it really helps to control oil. And what I like about these two Color Stay foundations is that you can build up the coverage from medium to full, even though you only use a really small amount. And it gives you this really nice perfected look. I personally prefer the Whipped Formula more because it's just so light, but People with dry skin may not like this. For combination to oily skin, you can try this formula in the taller bottle. And for, I guess, different skin types except very dry, you can try this one.